Well, hello. Thank you for joining me. Let's get a little smarter together, shall we? Drew Coleman here, principal broker of the Drew Coleman team at Haas & Company Realtors, and I want you to make better real estate decisions, so I'll be breaking down last month's local market activity. As always, we're going to keep this brief. The Portland metro area's average sales price for homes increased a nice little 1.2% from $513,014 to $519,050. But when you compare that to 1 year ago, average closing price is actually down by less than 0.5%. That's the second month in a row that we've seen that down, and for it to be happening in the height of buying season, it's a little bit odd, but we are seeing that trend across the market right now. It is definitely a changing market, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a seller right now, you need to consider this as you consider offers. It is a changing environment. I can't emphasize that enough. For condos and townhouses, we saw an average sales price decrease. It went from $343,752 to $338,226. This is the one that seems to go back and forth a lot month to month. And the delta between initial listing price and closing price varies greatly depending on the zip code for these kind of properties. So educate yourself before making any moves, especially if you're a first-time buyer. While the national average sales price for June is not yet out, in May, the preliminary data indicates $315,600 for existing homes and $377,200 for new homes. When it comes to how much is listing and how much selling, we have strange news considering the season. New listings are down by 13.6%, and so are home sales by 5.8%. Quite frankly, I think those numbers underestimate and underrepresent what we're seeing in the market. It is changing rapidly. Average days on the market held steady at 30 days, so some of the properties, the ones that are selling, are kind of sliding through that market. For detached homes, that's the 30 days. They dropped 2 days to 34 for condos and townhouses. So some things coming briskly through that real estate pond, as we like to call it, coming on and selling, those are probably priced a little bit lower. It's not the market like it used to be where it's, hey, what did my neighbors sell for? Oh, I'm gonna go up another 5%. Not anymore. Now it's find the meaty part or even on the low mid part of the real estate pond and briskly come across, because if you don't sell in that first 30 days, things are languishing. Continuing the strange trends, when you compare those numbers to a year back, June of 2018, new detached listings were actually up by 9.3%, but sales were down by 2.1%. Again, growing inventory, some things selling quickly, the rest sitting, stagnating on the market. Locally, inventory ultimately stayed at steady 3 months of supply. Nationally, it was a lot higher, 5.5 months. Again, nationally, it is quite a buyer's market. Again, national numbers, they lag for a month, so don't worry about it. So if you're wondering why prices here are so high, that's why. In your typical American market, there's about twice as much house to go around. Limited supply plus high demand equals higher cost. Let's talk active neighborhoods. West Portland's reign was short. The longtime top performer Milwaukee Clackamas reclaimed its throne as the most active, with 347 properties hitting the market. For homes sold, another long-time hotspot regained the lead. Tigard Wilsonville had 220 closed sales. Again, there's a fair amount of inventory in those areas, and there's lots of properties to sell. All right, folks, we got through the dry stuff. Now let's have a little fun. Let's get into the bonus stats. Of all the states, Oregon had the 6th highest number of young adults move in. Number 1 was really surprising to us. North Dakota. Hey, North Dakota, how you doing? Hey, they saw a 28% increase. Unless, of course, you put DC in the running, which saw a 33% increase. Government spending a lot of money. A lot of employment comes with that. Employment in this age bracket is doing well, as our job market is quantifiably good. Job growth has rebounded to 2.6% in the last 12 months after having slowed in late 2017 and 2018. If you know of someone young who's trying to set out on a solid career path, we've got a great list put together by the State of Oregon Employment Department detailing the highest paying jobs with the most anticipated growth. Reach out and we'd be happy to send you a copy. That is it for this month. Check back next time. Until then, visit drewcoleman.com if you have any questions for our local team. Thank you for watching.